What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I have a package from Happyland Studio. It is EJ's newest release called ZZYZXRD, I believe. I will double check the label when we get in here. I have seen the notes before. I want to say there's iris and orris butter and maybe leather or something like that. So I kind of have in my mind what I think I might be smelling. I don't remember all of the notes exactly, but I have a thought. So we're going to bust this one open. I'll let you guys know if it was what I was thinking or not, but let's see. Is it a great release? Is it starting to trickle down for him? Because 2022 was a year full of great releases for Happyland. So we'll bust this open and see. Stay tuned. Here we have it. ZZYZXRD. So I said it right the first time. Has this desert theme to it. It's got a cactus with the Happyland gentleman's fedora. So I don't know. We'll take a look at the notes after. Like I said, I do know there's iris in here. I don't remember all of them, but we'll spray it, smell it, see what we think about it. Then we'll reference the notes in the story. Definitely a lot of iris out in the air. So it's got some real good potential here. Ooh, it's kind of on the earthy side. It's waxy, but it's also very earthy. Boiled carrot, rooty, the root. That's why I say rooty. I don't mean Rudy. Shout outs to Rudy. Time to musk up. I mean rooty, like the root of the flower. It's that earthy tone, dirt, grass, but still a little powdery and floral. Kind of that carrot smell. Sometimes it can smell like boiled carrot is what iris is known for. A little bit of that going on here. This has niche iris fragrance appeal to it. This does not have a designer level to it. So the quality of the oils is definitely there for those of you that haven't tried anything from Happyland. So what I was thinking initially was like Dior Homme family, something along those lines, and not really. No, this is not the same type of iris. It's a little buttery. It's powdery, but not too powdery. Not Dior Homme powdery. And I do get a little bit of a leathery feel, and there's like this benzoin feel to it, where it's kind of a little effervescent, even a little bit of a kind of boozy, ambery feel to it. That's why I'm thinking it's benzoin. It's kind of got this benzoin feel. And there's something sweet here, but not sickeningly sweet. Like maybe even like a Styrax type of smell. Like it's really hard to describe Styrax when I smell it. Like I could be way off here, but there's this kind of almost like rock candy if it wasn't sugary. Like I'm trying to give you more of a texture that evokes this certain feel when I smell this Styrax type of smell. Like it's very dry, dusty, dirt, but like I can't help but think rock candy with less sweetness. I know that's a weird way to say it, but let me pull this up. I have my my desktop monitor. I can just rotate it. It's right to the side of me. So I'm gonna pull it up. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna have it on my side. Okay, so here's the story. ZZYZX Road. So the RD's for road. Often regarded as the strangest road in California, is located in the Mojave Desert. That explains why this is a dry fragrance. It's based off a desert theme. Between Los Angeles and Las Vegas off Interstate 15. It runs southward for 7 miles. What's at the end? A crucifix-shaped swimming pool crumbles in the desert sun. Alongside it, 5 decrepit concrete baths. So that explains the rock feel that I'm getting. Some of this is making a lot of sense, believe it or not. Concrete baths were once filled with the promise of cleansing sins. Warm mineral water tapped from what was said to be a holy underground river drew desperate salvation searchers to this remote California wasteland. Today, part of the pool sinks into the banks of the ancient lake bed upon which this strange 1940s statement was built. It is from this anomaly that this inspiration for our newest fragrance was born. A healing blend of iris and orris roots, see, I knew that was there, amberwood, sandalwood, cedar, ambergris, suede, so there's that leathery feel, lavender, and labdanum. So I guess it's the way this amberwood, suede, ambergris combo is coming across that's giving me that strange I know rock candy was a weird way to put it, but there is a lot of woods here. I think cedar's kind of jumping out more so than anything else because it's not really all that creamy. I don't get a lot of sandalwood here, at least not currently. I get a lot of iris. It's earthy iris. It's a very earthy iris. It's not super powdery, but of course, you know, you can't have iris without a little bit of a powdery tone, right? Whether designer fantasy iris or authentic orris butter Florentine iris, which this smells more like that. And the suede accords jumping out. I'm surprised benzoin's not in here. Amber wood and ambergris. Labdanum can provide a little bit of an ambery feel or a leathery feel. So it could be intensifying the suede note, could be enhancing the amberwood. I don't know. It's hard to really pick. All right, it's exactly this. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of giving you guys how it comes across to me. This one is my type of fragrance. You guys know I love iris, so this immediately trumps everything he put out last year for me. Now, the wearability factor, I don't know how daily wear suited this really is. This is a little bit more situational, maybe more evening appropriate overall, unless you're just a fan of iris. If you're a fan of iris, this is a very woody floral fragrance. I wouldn't call it a woody floral musk because it doesn't come across very musky. It's more of a woody floral leather. It's kind of the way I would describe this because it's very woody. There's a lot of cedar here. Cedar really jumps out at me. I don't even really get much sandalwood here. This is something, EJ, you crazy bastard. This is all, you always put out something I haven't smelled. Lately, in the last 2 years, it's been just hit after hit. Guys, I encourage you to get a sample and try it. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed because I like it doesn't mean you will, so get a sample. They have 55 mLs, they have 30 mLs. There's a 20% off code. I'm just a fan of the brand, fan of the man that makes the fragrances. And yeah, this one's... Iris lovers are going to want to try this because there's nothing designer-esque lipstick makeup bag about this iris. All those designer irises that have been coming out are great. I love that stuff. But this is more of an enthusiast iris type of fragrance. What I mean by that, this is more the hobbyist because probably pretty much all of you watching this are hobbyists when it comes to perfumery at this point. You collect. You have certain scent profiles you prefer. You're situational or seasonal. Like, you don't just pick a cologne up every day and spray it. You're a hobbyist if you're probably watching this video. And this is more of a hobbyist, enthusiast level type of iris fragrance for sure. Performance doesn't seem like it's going to be much of an issue here. It never is with Happyland. This is at minimum 30%. EJ always does above 30%. Depends on the scent profile. This definitely has a strength to it. It's really putting out. And look at this sheen. Look at that sheen on my hand from that spritz. I mean, it's been a few minutes. It's not settling down at all. So tomorrow, the day this video goes live, I was planning on wearing something much more fresh. I was going to wear Blue Atlas Atlantis. I think that's going to move to the following day. Because this is something really good. This is really good. I don't think this is challenging because if you're going to seek out this, you like these types of fragrances. You like florals, you like iris, you like leather, or you like very woody fragrances. If you like any of that, you should really sample this. Kudos, EJ. ZZYZX Road. What an interesting name. So before we go, we got to give it a first impressions rating. I think this is a solid 8 out of 10. It's a great fragrance. It's a great fragrance. I think full wearings will give it potential to raise that grade, which 8 out of 10 is nothing to scoff at. 8 out of 10 is a great fragrance. Hence, in my rating scale, 8 and 8.5 rate as great. So I do think this is great. And the day this video goes live, this is going to be my scent of the day. It absolutely warrants an immediate full wearing to really get that living in the sillage wearing experience that you guys hear me speak of so often. It is getting a little softer. Maybe a little bit of sandalwood is creeping in because there's a slight creaminess coming in. But it's pretty damn nice. Leathery, a lot of woods, earthy, floral, soft and powdery. Good stuff. Well, that's my thoughts and feelings on EJ's newest release from Happyland Studio. This is ZZYZX Road. What an interesting label and name. He's just been doing some serious storytelling over his last like 2 handfuls of releases. And it just keeps getting better. Keep things going, EJ. I'm loving it. Again, TLTG 20 discount code down below. Not an affiliate code, just there for convenience for you guys because I've always been loyal to the brand and to the man. He made a code for me to pass along to you guys a while back. So if you're interested in checking it out, get a sample. They have 30 mLs. They have 55 mLs like this. If you like Iris, you really should try it. Until next time, I will say if you get your hands on ZZYZX Road from Happyland Studio, the newest release, and give it a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.